rappers. If I send the dressers, they gon' come in straight.
What it is, it's your boys Deuce, Teddy, and LaQuelle reporting with the facts, opinions, and BS straight from the top of the key. What's good? What's good? Hey, Teddy,
What it
why
do?
you over there looking like you wearing black? Like you at a funeral? Are you sad because your team lost to a depleted Pistons? Huh? Where's the energy, Teddy? Huh? Huh? We both 500. We real good. We in a good place.
I'll make sure y'all win tonight.
I
Gonna be in the
couldn't
same
wait to
place.
get on here. Buster. Hey, Buster. Why your team losing? Going to get us. Come on, Mr.
Teddy?
Depressed Man. Come on.
Y'all ready to get into it?
That boy looks sad as hell, don't he? Hey, he said over there.
Oh, no, what's up?
Ready to get started.
Hey, we ready. What's up?
What's good?
First topic. Well, Deuce, who y'all got for y'all top 3 MVP?
We'll start with you, sad man.
Let me go first.
I know.
You already know Luka gonna be in everybody. Everybody's Luka. That's easy. Mr.
Okay.
Triple Double. Obviously, a most valuable player. The name in itself, the Mavericks would be nothing without him. So it's obviously an easy pick. Number 2, not in particular, would be Anthony Davis. He's been on a tear right now. Them 40 and 30 and 20 rebound type plays, back to back to back to back to back to back. Obviously, if he's not doing what he's doing, the Lakers will be losing because LeBron James set out a lot of those games while he was on the turf. So definitely AD right up there with him. And the third guy, I have to say Steph Curry. I give it to Steph because if he ain't doing what he's doing, Wiggins shows up sometimes. Wiggins don't show up. Jordan Poole don't show up. Showing up tonight, but he don't show up. What's his name? Klay Thompson is a hit or miss. He had 2 good games, but obviously if Steph ain't there doing what he doing, y'all would not be 500. Y'all would be way below 500. So definitely
be somewhere around where y'all at, huh?
Nah, y'all be way less. So them top 3 is the most important players to their teams right now. So Giannis in 4th, but I give it to them 3 right there.
Okay, so you got Luka,
AD,
Curry. All right, Quill, what you got, player?
All right now, I'm going to give it to one. I'm going to go to a winning player, and that's Jayson Tatum. Even though I'm looking at his stats tonight and he played like ass. And Jaylen Brown kind of went nuts. But Tatum has been winning. He has been playing great. He has been leading one of the top scorers in the NBA. He's been playing good-ass basketball, and Boston is a team that every time you come play them, whether it's home or on the road, they might win the game. 2, I'm going to give it to Giannis because same thing. Even though they lost tonight, because 40 from Giannis got outplayed by 44 and 11 from, 44 and a bunch of rebounds. I think it was 11 from AD. And then LeBron added another 28 points, 11 rebounds. And then you got Westbrook added another 15 and 11 assists. Well, I think LeBron had 11 assists too, 8 rebounds. But AD outplayed Giannis tonight, even though Giannis had 40. You know what I'm saying? 47 and 5. He played a good game. Giannis been playing like this all season, though. Game 1 to right now, Giannis been playing every step, every rebound, every snap. He been here. He been playing good. So I'm going to give Giannis 2 because they also winning with him playing like this. Now, the reason I keep saying winning, because the third I'm going to give to Luka, even though as of late, they haven't been winning. So the first 2 I gave to the best players on the best teams. And 3, I'm giving to Luka because He's been putting up some astronomical triple doubles. He's leading the league in scoring. He's playing, I won't say team ball, I'll say Luka ball, because team ball is helping your doing what's best for your team to win, and Luka ball is doing what's best for your stats. Both of them can lead to 40, 10, and 11. Only one of them leads to a win. So
when he's 40, 10, and 11, they win. When he's below 30 points, they lose. Those are the
but
facts.
every night Luka's trying to get 40.
No, Luka is trying to win.
Every night Luka's trying.
Luka
That's the
win.
difference.
Luka's trying
Luka's
to
trying
win.
to get numbers.
No, Luka's trying to win. He know he's the best shot. He know he's the best option, and he plays
in
like
Luka's
such.
mind. He's the best shot.
It ain't no in Luka's mind. It's the Dallas Mavericks. That's what they did. That's the team they put there.
LeBron got 4 championships.
It ain't got nothing to do with LeBron. We're not talking about LeBron.
He's willing to make the better pass, even if the player,
even if the player
isn't LeBron. Even if that's
LeBron
what's gonna get him a ring, though.
Can I get my
player isn't LeBron?
LeBron had help. Look who LeBron passing to. Look who LeBron passing to.
Do I get my turn?
He passing to Kyrie Irving.
Do I get my turn?
Passing to Ray Allen.
Hey, do I get my turn? Is the question.
He's passing to Anthony Davis. Don't do that.
Do I get my turn?
But he also was passing to Ilgauskas and Mo Williams and Eric Snow.
And he didn't
when he
win
went
with
to a
them.
finals.
But he went to a finals. But he did. So did Luka. And he didn't win.
Luka ain't go to a finals.
Luka ain't go to no damn finals.
The Western Conference Finals.
Fuck a conference.
But he didn't win. He didn't win.
I'm talking the finals.
Neither one of them won.
LeBron lost to Tim Duncan, Ginobili, and Manning.
Hey, Quill, hold it down.
We lost to Steph.
Get off his man,
bro. We lost to the best team the NBA has ever seen.
Finals.
We lost to the best team that the NBA has ever seen. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Wait a minute. You saying the Wiggins Warriors
Can
are
I
the
go?
best team they ever seen?
The Warriors, the franchise of the
No,
Warriors.
ain't just a franchise.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
No,
Hey.
Go ahead.
Is it working? It is.
Man, say what you gotta say. You don't need all that.
You over there all just.
You don't need all that.
He ready to fight over Luka. He ready to fight
about?
me.
Go ahead and say
Hey.
MVPs.
Hey, we gonna have to put. We
three.
gonna have to initiate. We're gonna have to initiate a put on a glove segment. When they get a little box in there, you put them gloves.
You know y'all don't want that smoke. Y'all know y'all don't want that smoke.
So look, mine, JT, 314. You feel me? JT, he going big. He winning. Granted, he lost tonight. I won't say he played like ass. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't as productive. I looked at his stats. I was like, ooh, geez. But everybody's entitled to have a game like that. You can't be perfect every night. You can't be near perfect every night. We're human. He's from St. Louis, but he's still human. You know what I'm saying? So JT. Then I'm gonna go with that boy D Book. The best team, what? They got the best record in the NBA or second best record in the NBA? The Suns? I think they behind the Celtics?
15-6, and then the Celtics 18-5. So technically, yes.
So
they got more losses and less wins.
So they right behind the Celtics. But they just been on that DJ Khaled. They're winning. Balling.
Yeah.
And he putting up 40-50. Doing it. So I gotta give it to D Book. And number 3. Who's gonna be my number 3? Chef Curry! What's good, boy?
I already knew it.
So, I mean, the dude, he doing it. We want to talk about Luka don't have help. Hell, look at when we played the Mavs. Who the fuck did Steph Curry have? He should have help, but did he? No, he didn't. And Steph Curry plays both ends of the floor. Y'all keep sleeping on him. That boy plays him some defense. He may not be. Look, y'all heard what they said last year when I think Pat Bell was like, I call him a lockdown. Somebody called him a lockdown. I got to go find that footage when somebody called him lockdown. And Steph was like, oh, I take that. I take being called a lockdown. Steph plays defense. You go to games that matter. You talk about elimination games. You see Steph Curry make that stop. on the bigs when he got the block on the big last year. Was that your team? He blocked the big? You probably wouldn't remember. I wouldn't want to remember that either. When he stole the ball. It's Steph Curry making those plays, bro. Now Steph Curry it's not his job to go and play 96 feet, you know what I'm saying, night in, night, because what he doing offensive, we all know how that goes. When you carry that offensive load, we're going to, kind of put you in the back on defense. That's why you got other players. You pick up those assignments because he's our offensive carrier. So with that being said, JT, Devin Booker, Steph Curry. Now, let's see what the polls say. Let's see what the polls say. Calm down, Teddy. I ain't talking about that kind of poll. You kind of got anxious. The boy got anxious. He's ready to get up and start shaking for that money. I want to see what the polls say. All right. So right now, we got number 1, Jayson Tatum.
Yes, sir.
31.6 points, 7.8 rebounds per game, 4.5. He was number 2 last week.
Yeah, he was number 2. I knew he was up there.
Number 2, Luka Doncic. He was number 1 last week. 33.6 points, 8.7 rebounds, 8.7 assists. Look at that look on that man's face, looking like a killer. Hey, that's the Pistons.
The 23-year-old.
Hey, ain't they who just beat them the other night? Oh boy, they playing. They playing. Luka looking at that dude like, you got the nerve. How the hell you gonna beat me without Cade Cunningham?
Ain't that an Ivy right there, number 12?
Nah, that ain't Ivy. Ivy don't wear his hair like that.
Oh, shit.
Ivy number 20-something, I believe. Then you got Jokic, number 3, 22.7 points, 9.8 rebounds, 8.9 assists. Do y'all agree with that type of JT, Luka, and Jokic?
Wait a minute. Why did they put Jokic? Let's read. What did he say? Triple-double.
Over Denver's current 4-game win streak, the 2-time reigning MVP connected on 66.7 from the field and 44.4 from the 3-point range, while producing double-doubles in each contest to keep the Nuggets only 1 game out of first place in the West. Jokic finished Wednesday's win over Houston, only 1 rebound shy of his 4th triple-double of the season. And while it's easy to view the Denver center as big and lumbering, the Nuggets actually outscored the Rockets 26-9 on the break. Another encouraging sign is the consistent production of Denver supporting cast Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, and Bruce Brown.
Okay, so Jokic on a winning team, so they're giving it to him because he's also winning. Because his numbers ain't nowhere near JT, Luka, Steph, Giannis.
Well, he's about 9 to 10 points under, but his assists and his rebounds are higher than JT's and are higher than Luka's.
Okay, because Luka like 33. 8.7 and 8.7. Yeah. Luka, he's on a historical year right now. If he ended the year with these numbers, it'd be hard to keep him out of that conversation numbers wise.
Yeah. So do you agree with that? With those 3?
I mean, I guess I can Jokic. See not Jokic. I don't know about Jokic.
I mean, when you look at the facts
that he is winning.
4-game winning streak.
Yeah.
They're second in the West. I mean, how the hell you giving it to Luka, who out of the last 6-7 games lost 5 of them?
But Luka's also in those games. See, look, okay, and Jokic, my thing is, in Luka's losses, Luka has still been Luka. And Jokic wins, Jokic has not been.
But remember when Westbrook and Harden was going at it, what was stated? Wins matter. Since when we give it to the losing player? Wins matter.
But the most valuable player is the player. If you took the reason I'm saying Jokic is
the most valuable on that team. He does the most.
He does.
Because Jokic, you can't take a team that has nothing and say he the MVP. Hell, Michael Carter Williams, when he debuted, his team ain't had nothing. He wasn't the damn MVP because his team ain't got nothing.
But he's the most valuable player on the. His value to the team is a little more.
Who, Lucas? Because they have nothing.
But that's why I see why Devin Booker, with so many pieces around Devin
He shouldn't
Booker,
be MVP candidate like that.
Who?
you know what I'm saying? Book.
Because Aiden is helping carrying that load.
That's why I see why
MVP doesn't mean only. Just because you're the only option on your team doesn't mean you, bro.
Jayson
You said
Tatum ain't
AD.
the only option on this team.
Right, but you said AD. Other people on that team carrying the load.
But no one's
not like
carrying
AD.
though.
Not like AD.
But it don't matter. Nobody on the Nuggets
15.
is carrying his load.
Man, let me look at that.
Who on the Nuggets putting up double-doubles? Who got more than 2 double-doubles this season on the Nuggets? We said he just ran 4 games and had double-doubles every game. Almost had a triple-double.
Man, let me look at that. Let me look at that. Nuggets, bro. Oh, no, bro. Oh, no. Oh, because I feel like the league gonna try to put him in that MVP another year.
He's balling, bro.
Man, but niggas out here balling. Like, look.
He's balling too.
But you can't take one of his games and put him next to a Steph game, a Luka game, or a Giannis game and
AD
say, I'm going
game.
to take him.
And you know why
over
you
them.
can't? Because he's winning more than all of them. Exactly.
No.
Yes, he is.
He ain't winning.
Even more than Giannis. Is he winning more than Giannis?
You didn't say Giannis. You said Luka, Steph, and AD.
A Steph game, a Giannis game. No, I ain't say no AD. Fuck AD.
No, he said
Giannis.
MVPs.
He said
A
AD.
Giannis game, a Steph game.
Take Giannis' last 4 games and put it next to his. You gonna see. Giannis had 7 rebounds tonight. If he had the monstrous rebounds he normally get, they win the game. He only had 7. They ain't no monster because he went off for 44. Yeah, but we know Giannis can snatch you 50.
Giannis last game, 47-5, 37, 13, and 7, 30, 11, and 4, 38, 9, and 6, 36, 11, and 7. Man, let me go look at.
Go look at Jokic, bro.
Oh, no, bro.
Only thing Jokic is not gonna have is the points.
24, 10, and 8, 17, 9, and 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 32, 12, and 8.
Now you got quiet.
19, 13, and 6.
Mm.
Giannis still giving you 5 assists. You getting 6? Giannis giving you 13 rebounds.
Well, you said a game when Giannis had 5 rebounds, bro.
And then, but I'm also giving you games where he got 17 points, but Giannis had 40.
Right. I said that's the only thing. He just don't score like that. He don't have to.
7, and he also had 9.
So you disagree with the polls. Guess what? I wouldn't have put his ass up there either, but reading the facts are the facts.
Giannis went 5 assists, 7 assists. He did have 4, but he had 11 rebounds and 30 points. 6 assists, 7 assists, 6 assists, 8 assists. Giannis
right,
still
but Giannis, like I said, I didn't hear you say Giannis. When you said Luka and you said Curry and he said AD.
Oh, you don't want to put Jokic stats next to Luka stats.
But I was the one that said is not winning. Nobody cares. You're on a losing team. You're not even in the play-in tournament. You're 12th. Shut up.
Okay. I won't argue for Luka no more. We already got somebody arguing for Luka.
All right, look, let's move
on,
bro.
You say you're on a losing team. I don't like how that felt because I'm not rooting for Luka. Don't do that.
We better stop for Teddy get up and walk away. I can't take this shit no more.
Teddy's ready to fight me when I put Luka in my top 3 MVPs. Teddy argued with me. He wanted to fight me.
He mad because he knew Luka wasn't gonna be in mine. Come on,
you don't want to put his stats next to Luka's stats. I'm looking at Luka's stats. You don't want to put his stats nowhere near Luka's.
I guarantee you don't.
Next,
you know why?
Topic.
Because Luka high as hell taking all them L's to the head. The fuck out of here.
Okay.
Yep.
What do you credit for Devin
Hold on,
Booker?
I ain't done yet. Luka, a broke motherfucker that be riding around smoking blunts all day. He broke, but he stayed with blunts all day.
All right.
Huh? Okay.
Who do you credit?
Okay.
Who do you credit for
Jokic is Snoop Dogg. He rich. He got money, and he stay with them blunts all day. All right, my bad. Go on and repeat yourself, Teddy.
What do you credit for Devin Booker's recent offensive assault? He had 51, 44.
41. So in his last 10 games, only 2 games were below 25. None of them was below 20. The 2 games below 25 was 21, 7 and 5, 25 and 3.
So how y'all ain't had that man in the MVP race?
But the reason I don't have him in the MVP race is because I didn't know that he was also 7 assists, 8 assists, 9 assists, 6 assists, 5 assists.
Right, that boy
10
doing
assists, 9 assists, 5 assists, 3. The lowest assist he had was 3 in a game where he was 20 points and they blew the Knicks out.
So stop playing with me, bro.
So I didn't have Devin Booker in there.
But thinking about it, would you add him?
When I think about it now, he's putting up those numbers.
And only reason I always never he's number one in the West.
Because I always seen him as a one-dimensional player. He gonna give you always seen him as he gonna give you points.
Yeah.
But that's it. But right now I'm looking at 8 assists.
He giving you about 8 assists and about 6 rebounds.
5, in every game. 11 rebounds, 7 assists. 27, 11, and 7.
Thank you.
That's
45 and 8. 51, 5 and 5.
Thank you.
Better get some assists when you got a baller like Ayton down in there. You better dump it off to him. Let him put it in there.
You're mad because you don't have Ayton.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have him on.
Exactly. Luka chase individual stats instead of dubs.
If you ever watch Booker play, he's not a natural, he's never been like Westbrook is a scorer. But Westbrook is also a point guard. He can still go. He has that point guard instinct. Booker is a killer.
Booker's
his ability, whenever Chris Paul leaves, to be able to take a step back as far as a killer, which he haven't, scoring 51, 44, 44. He hasn't taken a step back as a killer. But to still go out there and kill the way you killing, and have that mentality to still go get 7, 8 assists, grab the ball out the rim and go make a play. And you're not even your only hope.
It's easier to get those kind of numbers.
So Teddy, why you think he been balling?
Ayton, when you had that Ayton down in there.
So you think he's scoring that much because he got Ayton?
No, I'm talking about with the assist.
We talking about him scoring. Why you think he been killing? Why you think he's killing this much? Now,
that's his
he wasn't doing this all season.
This the man that scored 70-something points in a game.
How many years ago was that?
He's a killer.
He's a scorer. Why
he's a
is
scorer.
It now?
That's what he do.
So why he didn't do it last year? Wasn't he a scorer last year?
He had a couple of 40 and 50 point games last
do
year.
me a favor. Find when he did this in consecutive games last year.
What, 2 40-something point games?
No, he went 41, 40. He went 44, 51, 41.
Thank you.
Them 3
Thank
games.
you.
He went nuts.
Thank you. In 2 games, he scored damn near 100 points. You tell me, you find that last year, boy. I tell you, boy, you're going to have to find some damn stats around. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Points.
Let me tell you something. People sleeping on that man. He seen how he was compared to D. Mitch. He seen how D. Mitch elevated his game, took off on his ass. Devin Booker said, hey, hold up, buddy. D. Mitch been doing much more than scoring this year. D. Mitch was balling. That's what helped the Cavaliers get that early strong start. D. Mitch was balling. He wasn't just scoring. He was doing his thing. D. Book came. And this is why I say y'all got to think about D. Book and MVP. He ain't got Crowder. He ain't got Cam. He ain't got Paul.
Chris Paul.
He lost 3 pivotal pieces on his team. Not because people don't want to play with him. Luka. He lost 3 pivotal pieces on his team. And he doing this? Stop playing with me.
Yeah, he
so I say now, I say what has him on this onslaught like he's killing is he has to. He has to. Because when you look at that team, who else gonna do it? When they had near shot clock violations, who made them miraculous shots? Cam Johnson. That's who did it. When they swing it to the outside, who was coming through, getting those extra rebounds, kicking it and helping Mikal Bridges get his game going? Jay Crowder, you could say. Chris Paul dishing it, demanding that attention. So now D Book got to fill those shoes, and that's what he's doing. So you wanna lean on a little bit of Ayton? You tell me what game Luka won when it was just him producing. Not a now one. You take Tim Hardaway 22 points away from that game against the Warriors, he don't win. You take Josh Green points away against the Warriors, he don't win. You take Christian Woods away many of them nights, he don't win. So quit talking like Luka ain't got somebody right there. He may not have consistency, but neither does Ayton.
Yeah. One thing that I will say that the Suns have benefited from is Cam Payne sitting behind Chris Paul all those years, because Cam Payne has been a point guard in Chris Paul's
But Cam Payne
house.
done sat behind some people. He done sat behind some Westbrooks.
Yeah, he had to sit behind a bunch of stars, and when it's his time to go play ball, he don't have a problem giving Booker the shine. Mm-hmm. Go do my job. 20 points, 12 assists, 4 points tonight. That's a nice night for him. 20 and 12. He got another 16 and 10 in her, 11 and 7, 21 and 9, 17 and 5.
Yeah, but you could tell that's a product of Khris.
That's a product of because it's like I found what I can do on this team in my sets. When I had a ball, I watch how to make things work. Just easy.
But I will tell you this about Cam Payne. I hate when he get going. I would hate to be the person guarding him when he get going, because spit just be coming out his mouth, boy. You ever see him when he turned up in the game and that spit? I be like, boy, that boy look like a damn alpaca. Like he just spit something at you. But yeah, he doing this thing. Going to take us to the next one, Ted. I see you running on energy because I'm got that boy Luke in that blender.
Still MVP candidate. Khris Middleton.
He was an MVP candidate, still ain't got a title. Who gives a damn?
Khris Middleton returns against the Los Angeles Lakers. Did y'all see the game?
Oh, yeah.
What y'all think this dude finna do for him?
So first I start to talk about what did I expect him to do first game back. That's why I think we should start. What did we expect him to do first game back? What did you expect out of this, Quill?
I expected, kind of what we got. I expected maybe 10 or 12 points. 22, 23 minutes. He got 27 minutes tonight. So 22, 23 minutes. I was expecting 10 to 12 points because he gonna shoot 10 to 15 shots every night. Outside of Giannis, the other scorer that they gonna give that 15 to 20 range shots is only gonna be Khris Middleton. Everybody else gonna be around 10 to 12 shots. Bobby Portis, you know what I'm saying? Holiday, even Lopez gonna get his 8, 9, 10 shots. But that 15 to 20, I expect him to be there. He took 11 tonight. But, he got to get back in rhythm, got to get back. He had 7 assists. He's never been a player that I thought was going to give you a lot of assists. He a gunner. So, as he get going, this was a good game. Even though they lost, I expect that. I don't expect the loss, but I expect the adjustment of your other player coming back. Even though Giannis still had 40, went nuts. I expect some who gonna take the shot? Who gonna get the ball right now?
Yeah.
Whenever y'all coming back. So he gonna get back. And he came back 6 for 11, 3 for 4 from he came back efficient. I think that Bucks only went from watching Giannis. I think they just took a step up. Even though it was a good night, you got 44 and 11. You got 40. You went 80 went nuts. LeBron 22, 28 and 11. He went nuts. Even LeBron went nuts.
Yeah.
15 and 11 from AD. I mean, from Westbrook. You took good nights from everybody. So
Yeah. So I would say, I expected at first. I'm like, I don't know, limited minutes. Maybe he come off the bench like everybody else do. But then when I looked more into it, I seen that he did a little time with the G League. That he was ready to come back. Then he had a setback, and then he's ready to come back. Had a setback, so it wasn't like he was just chilling, sitting back rehabbing. He was actually rehabbing and staying fit, and they properly transitioned him, prepared him to come in, and it was a cool little game. That's a cool little game. They got to get back to working on their defense. I think, trying to get used to playing with each other, having that secondary, shot creator out there, somebody that's gonna put up, the second most amount of shots in the game. They got to adjust to that because, Drew Holiday kind of been carrying that load with some other people. So I think, cool little game, came back at home. Tough that they took the L. But, he was cool. I mean, he hit some shots, had me sitting there thinking, like, why Clay can't do that? Like, seriously. I was like, why Clay can't do that? That's what I was thinking.
Why he couldn't come back from injury like that?
It wasn't even that. It was like the shots I see Middleton take even before he got injured. I'm like, Clay, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Like I'm watching people who can shoot, but they're not gonna go down in history as being one of the greatest shooters in the NBA.
Yeah,
you are.
Be Clay.
So why you can't do it, bro?
Yeah.
That's all.
Whenever they talk about like Jordan, they gonna always say, well, he had Pippen, he had Curry, he had Rodman. Whenever they talk about Steph, they gonna always bring up Clay. But we be so locked in, we be like, man, there was some times Clay wasn't all the way Clay, bro.
Yeah.
And Steph was still Steph.
On me.
Steph got a whole title where Clay wasn't all the way Clay. His other three, Clay was Clay.
All right. So now, what we got next, Teddy?
Ain't got much time. You want to hop into this Would You Rather segment?
I think we could go real quick into the Bulls. Real quick into the Bulls. Because they on right now. So
why are the Bulls struggling, Quell? Because they lost.
I think they look unhappy.
Yeah.
They look unhappy. I look at Zach LaVine, he don't look happy.
6 years with the Bulls, and he was only good before DeRozan got there.
I mean, it was good last year, but I think
I'm saying Zach LaVine was only Zach LaVine. That we because everybody talk about his athleticism, his ability to shoot, how easy it looked when he on the floor. His best year with the Bulls, 27 points a game. He had another year, 23 points a game. They both should be at 24 points, 25 points a game.
Yeah. But I think, when you got the games where he's struggling, ain't doing nothing, then he get benched. Like, they don't look happy. So if they're not happy, they're not gonna win. That's just what it is. They're not gonna win.
New coach. Think it's new coach?
I don't know what their happiness is. Could be unhappy because they losing. The roles starting to shift. This used to be my team, but now it's clearly DeRozan's team. Like, some people egos get in the way. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm like, why y'all can't share the team? It could be y'all team, 1-2 punch. Y'all can be one of the greatest 1-2 punches in the league. Like, we talk about JT and JB. Like, who gives a damn if they say it's JT's team? You see JT got a bad night, JB there to pick him up. So, but yeah, so let's go into this Would You Rather. This is a new segment we implemented, this Would You Rather. So, how we gonna do it is they don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up. They get about 30 seconds to go ahead and state their case, and then we're gonna move on. So, would you rather? We're gonna start with Jay. Let me get this set up. I got it set. Would you rather have Derrick Rose in his prime or Ja Morant today?
I'd rather have Derrick Rose in his prime.
Hold on, let's Teddy. Go Teddy.
That man was Derrick Rose in his prime. He's unstoppable. Led the Bulls to the best record that year. Won MVP. Not only he was like Ja on steroids, the same stuff Ja be doing, Derrick Rose was doing there first. Very entertaining, and it was winning. So definitely Derrick Rose.
All right, Quill, your 30.
Oh, no, I'm taking Rose. I'm taking Rose all day. Rose was a killer. Ja a killer, but Rose was scary.
He did it first.
Time. Yeah, Rose was scary. Niggas, we felt like Rose and them was gonna beat LeBron. Like, yeah, he gonna always Rose healthy. He was gonna. We don't feel like in the West, Ja gonna beat the Warriors.
Okay. All right. Cool. Next.
Then he went in 11.
Hold on. We on to the next. See what we got next. Would you rather have Kobe number 8 or Kobe number 24? Quill, you first.
I'm taking 24 all day long.
Why?
He was a better scorer then. He was a better shooter then. He was a better leader then. He was a winner then. He didn't have Shaq, and he still was able to put his MVP presence on a championship team that went to the finals 2 times, lost 1, won 1, and to get him. Oh, actually, he went back to back. Yeah, won 2 more. Yeah, won 2 more. Almost won 3. Won 3 times. Won 2 more.
Teddy.
Man, it really depends on the team that I'm trying to build because I like number 8, Kobe. That's a flashy. He could still shoot as number 8, but he also gonna dunk on you. And he had that defensive presence. His defense was when he was 8. Not saying he wasn't defending at 24, but 8 is when he was like more like Michael. I like 8 Kobe, the little fro Kobe, yamming on you. And he's still winning. Yeah, he had Shaq, but he was a dog.
All right, last. Would you rather had a league play like it was with 2 bigs or had a league how it is now where you pretty much got them out of the paint? Teddy first.
I like the 2 bigs. I'm old school. I like when Shaq was Shaq. When Tim Duncan and they almost doing things. I like the bigs when they play down low. When they breaking backboards and stuff like that. I definitely like the old school play better than these 7-footer shooting threes all day. I like defense. You know, I play ball. It's defense. Down, dirty, and rugged.
I feel that.
That's time. Jake, what you got?
I feel like the only team that has won without having 2 bigs is the Warriors, really. Or the one team with LeBron
Raptors
winning, those 3. But outside of that, I feel like everybody in the last conventional years have had bigs on the floor. The Lakers were better when they had Howard and AD on the floor. Dirk and Tyson Chandler. Like before that, Tim Duncan and Dwight. Like they were better when they had a big man on there. But now the Warriors kind of broke the mold. And now everybody gonna be like us.
He said, "Hey, I ain't trying. Hey, shit, hey." Wait, he gonna Quail he gonna get to talking all night about this.
On me. Well, look, that's what y'all got. Y'all let us think about that. Would you rather? If y'all have ideas for that, would you rather? Y'all go ahead and drop that.
Breaking
below.
down basketball.
You know what I'm saying? As Deuce, Teddy, and LaQuell,
he gonna
the facts, opinions, and BS has been the top of the key. It's been real.
Did you know basketball used to be made out of pigskin?
We locked in. Get that money.
The way that they used to make the basketball, we don't have to have the dots on them. You see how the game has changed now? Right.
And we do 7 games now. It's not 4. Right. It's not 5. It's 7.
Ready? Hope you pack shit up with God, cause we gon' bless you. Let it burn, you gon' get it bad. These just my confession. Stay in traffic, can't get picked off like no shit and duck. Keep one in the tuck. Wife be mad, but bet she still gon' fuck. Don't speak